Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Cletus Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another edition of See You in the Morning. I am, of course, your host, Cletus Cassidy. So excited to be in the building with y'all one more time. One more time. Yeah, one more time. I'm excited about it. So we're in here. If you're wondering if this is your first time hearing this, you are about to experience something so cold. If you have tuned in before and you decided it's not robbery to watch again, I'm so glad that you're here. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me, and I appreciate that. First and foremost, what is See You in the Morning? It is my horrible idea to get up in the morning about 7:15-ish and just tell y'all too much about what's going on in my life, just to explain way too much, to go over too much. This morning, though, I may have overdid it. I went to makeup this morning, went ahead, the temperature started to drop. I got LL Cool J syndrome. I like to lip my lips sometimes. Looks like I went overdid it with the gloss. I look like I over glossed this morning. I look like a cheap hooker. I just look like I ate a 6-piece of chicken this morning. It's ridiculous. Anyway, let's get into what we really do on this show, man. The only thing that has any rhyme or reason that we do every day is I get on here and I speak. If I ain't sleeping with you, I'm speaking with you. So the first few people that I get a chance to speak with, they get the M&Ms. Those are the mythical metals. The M&Ms, the mythical metals. Get to turn those in. Make sure y'all can have something tangible to take away with you. The first 3 people that speak this morning, of course, the bronze was going to Miss Jamie. Woo! Good morning, Jamie. The silver goes to Lynette Smith. Good morning. And the gold goes to Crystal Tasty Pernell. Also, remember the greatest high school in the history of high schools, Woodrow Wilson Presidents. If you haven't been in and you don't know what the presidential experience is about, homecoming week, so I get to represent just a little bit. So the gold goes to Crystal, silver to Lynette, bronze to Jamie. Also, here's the Bishop Reverend Dr. Calvin J. Hill Sr. Keith Brown is in the building. Dolores, Ida, Trouble is here. The law firm and real estate broker Jackie Bright Riddick in the building. Eminem, Michelle McKinley, Earth is in the building. Katrina, Melissa, Tanya, Shannon, Rochelle, my man Snoop is in the building. Thea's here. Joyce is in the building. Kim Cat Thomas Jones. Lisa is here. Jennifer is here. Jennifer, I don't know if you got some more mixed fit. If you got some more mixed fit, Jennifer, we didn't get enough. You taught us mixed fit. You got us in shape a little bit. Give us some more mixed fit. If y'all not familiar with what mixed fit is, that's when black people and white people come and work out together. So that's mixed people getting fit. I like it. For all my mulattoes out there. Just like Candy is in here. Roberta's in here this morning. Melba, my man Jason Wells, one of the co-hosts of the hottest, the hottest, the best sports program in history, Second Give, which comes on tonight at 8:30 p.m. If you get a chance to tune in. Regular guys talking about sports. We got a lot to talk about this week. NFL opening night of NBA. So y'all tune in and check all that out. So we got that going on. Jason Wells is in there. That's a professional picture. I don't know a lot about that guy, man, but that profile picture right there, that's a picture. Listen, I've been in pictures before, but that looks like I got to give my boy Jason all his credit. Got to give Jason his props on that one. He looks like the picture that comes with. He looks like the picture that comes with the frame. When you say to yourself, "What's a picture that looks like it came with the picture frame?" You know, you get a picture that comes with the picture frame. That's it right there. That's the picture that comes with the frame. Let's go ahead and take a look at that thing. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. The mouth to teeth ratio is just working. Look at what he's doing. And you're making it hard out here for people and gay men. You're making it hard out here for people and gay men. The gay men's heart is different. Let's see. But look at that. Look at the teeth. You got all of them in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 teeth showing in the picture. A little bit of that eighth tooth. That's good. That's what you want. You gotta enjoy that. No bottom row showing. All the teeth coming in pretty much at an even area right in there. That's always important. You don't want to go with a lot of people go with the what I like to call the Bugs Bunny in the front, where the two front teeth are a little bit longer than the rest of the teeth, which you're pretty much getting them all to stop right here on the same area. They all got to go and they all stopped at the same time. So shout outs to Jason. Perfect profile picture. Way to make it work, sir. Well done. Well done, my good and faithful servant. Yeah, yeah. Now you do lose points for having the phone in the picture. And I don't know why people are still doing that. There's so much more that you can do. Now, and he also loses points for having an Android. We gotta go ahead. We have to bring that up as well. Um, he also loses points for having an Android. So having the phone and the picture and the Android, both a Motorola is what it looks like there. Both of those are points where you lose. You lose a little bit for those. You do lose points for that. Now, it's so much more you can do. I don't know why people haven't learned that you can put your phone down, set the timer, and still take a picture. I don't know why people haven't learned that yet. That, but it's something that you can definitely do. You don't have to hold a picture, hold a phone in your hand. Now, if you got both an Apple and an Android, I like to call you a lukewarm phone user, and you'll never inherit the kingdom of heaven that way. The Bible is very clear on what to do as far as your phone. You can't serve two masters. You know, you can't ride the fence. You either gonna go Apple or you gonna go Android. You can't. The Bible is clear on this. Jesus used an Apple, so did everybody. But you Android people, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. There's something very and it's okay. It's okay that y'all not gonna make it to heaven. I just want better for you. I want better for you. While we're here, man, I love to celebrate the people that are on the show and they family. My girl Crystal Peel, Crystal Sex Appeal, she had a big party this weekend. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I feel some kind of way. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I feel some kind of way. Crystal had a whole party this weekend. She's on the show every day. I went to school. No, Crystal taught my kids. Went to school with her husband. They had a huge party. Zero invite. I ain't get an inbox on it. She didn't even let me know the party was happening. I got no invite to her husband's party. But shout out to her husband, Bruce. Merry birthday to Bruce. He hit a milestone, man, the big 5-0. It's crazy that he was in school still with me, being 10 years older than me. But not everybody can go through school as quickly as others. So shout outs to Bruce on his birthday and the fact that I didn't get an invite. If you were able to see the pictures, if you were able to see the pictures, wow, even Joyce Brown got invited. This is crazy. It's crazy out here. The DJ was off the chains. That's amazing. You was invited to the party. I seen Patricia Pippin, who's in the room. Oh, I froze again. This is what happened. It's the second time, third time, maybe the fourth time I done froze on my own show. Hold on, y'all. I returned. I don't understand the random freezing. It'll freeze on me randomly, but we gonna figure out a way to get around the freezing. I might have to call somebody about my freezing. We can't have this. This ain't something that we can have. You know, we can do a lot. We can do a lot of things, but we're not gonna be in here freezing. The show is too men's here. There we go. I'm in there. I was in there. I'm gonna blame it on my internet. I'm gonna blame it on the internet. Look at that. Lots of people in there. Nobody got an invite. Marche, I can see where you're upset about it as well. You didn't get an invite. Denzel, when she's on the show every day, didn't invite nobody. You're absolutely right. Patricia was in there. The food was amazing. Patricia had her good hair on. Her good hair on for the event. Didn't invite nobody. Larry Hales was at the party. Wow. Everybody was at the party except me. I didn't get an invite. I'm up here every day providing entertainment and joy and laughter for you on this show. And I didn't even get the courtesy of an invite. It just shows what people think about you. It just shows what people think about you. But anyway, I'm not gonna be on the show long today. I say that every show and then end up being on the show before forever. But I really ain't gonna be on the show long today. Because I'm serving my community. I'm getting ready to get out there and serve the community. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to give it up to the whole community. I figure if I'm going to lose my virginity, lose it to everybody. Let the whole community get it. So I'm getting ready to go out there and do some community service this morning. So I got to be off the show. I got to be over in a whole nother area of the city, of the state, a whole nother city today. So I'm going to go get that done. Now, here's what I want to bring up. I want to just go ahead and make sure we got, let's see, one of y'all got to be muted. It's two me's in here. So I'm looking at a me and a me. Ooh, we can just go with chest cam. Let's go with the chest cam. Where you can just see the whole show. You can just see the Woodrow Wilson president. Let's see how that works. Look at that. Titty cam. Titty cam. Dum 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 dum. Titty cam. Look at how I'm sitting. I'm doing good, man. If y'all notice, I'm still working on my weight loss. I think I'm down to just an A cup now. And I can always tell where my chest weight loss comes in. Because I'm gonna get, I don't know if ladies know this. I don't know if any of y'all ladies have lost any titty weight. But when you lose your titty weight, the titties, they form a line of demarcation. What they'll do is you'll get a little titty crease. And so when you get your titty crease, it'll let you know right where the titty was hanging. And so I keep up with my titty creases. It's almost like when you cut a tree in half. If you want to know how long a tree has been living, they'll have the little rings on it. You're gonna have titty rings. Your titty rings will be right there. See, Lakeisha, you're gonna have to lose some of it. You're gonna have to lose a little bit of titty weight. When you lose some of that, you're gonna notice a little ring right there where your titty used to be. So right now, I got a double rainbow right underneath the titties. Let me give y'all an example. See, you're gonna have titty. Then see that's what I got right now. Oh, you can't see it, but I got the double rainbow. See that right there? That's where new titty is. You can tell it's cold out in this picture because of the elongated nipple. But then right underneath it, you got the two titty creases. So it's almost like, and let's just say like if the titty was an ocean. See, the titty was an ocean. Titty was coming all the way up in the meat sand, all the way up to here, but then it stopped. That was the high tide, and it washed back. So now it's here. So now the new titty line is gonna be here. If we were to get a third one, that's where we would be. I would be back with a third titty line coming right in there. So these is old titties. Now you can always grow back to here, you know. So ladies, you got to make sure if you ever plan on losing, if you ever gonna lose a little bit of titty meat, if you ever gonna, if you ever gonna firm them up, if you ever gonna firm up, I think ladies, y'all actually, as you get older, you will experience a droopage, and so you may not even know just lift them up one day. Telling y'all now, lift up one day, just look in the mirror, just lift up, be like, oh, that the line he talking about. I know everybody got to do a mammogram or whatever, but when you get a chance, when you get in there, look them up, hold them up in here, and you're gonna be like, oh, there's a little area. He was right. There's a little crease right there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What happens as you get older, when they no longer giving you the high tens, you know what I'm saying? When they not right now, you may have been losing the weight. They may be going up, but now you're getting this. When you go from straight to gay, see that's the thing. See, when you got a straight man that wrist stays up. See here? But when they go gay, you get a little bit of a shooter's hand. That's what the titty does. The titty goes and goes from straight perky to be like, I'm tired. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know that. You know how it is. When your titties start singing, when your titties start singing, Tamla Man, Lord knows I'm tired, and they just hang down. Options are few. Huh? That's what you know. All right, now I'm getting ready to go. I really got it. I really got to get ready to leave. I got 10 minutes to get out of here, and I really want to talk about what's really important. This is one-on-one. We're trying to teach it. We're gonna go ahead and teach it today. I'm here. It's about the education on this show. It's about the education on this show. So here's a big question that we're wondering. We're hitting the time of year. It's homecoming season. Shout outs to the Woodrow Wilson Presidents, the Man of Mustangs, and Norfolk State University for the three important homecomings that are going on today. Two of those homecomings are going on at one time because we kind of merged schools. Norcom should be doing the same thing. Norcom should be, and I'm just talking about my local area. Norcom should be including Wilson and Manor and their homecoming because that's the only reason they won a state championship because the Wilson, Manor, and Crowd Out people came over. But that ain't got nothing to do with the price of tea in China. They hate for you to bring that up when they doing that. But it's homecoming season. That means the weather is getting a bit ridiculous. You don't know what your weather's fitting to be. Right now in Virginia's weather is menopausal. Virginia weather, menopausal. Jason, you was at Manor. We played football together at Manor. Then you left and went over to Norcom to win your state championship. But we not even gonna talk about that, bro, because you're still a good friend, a dear friend. Today's weather is menopausal, right? It's gonna have little hot flashes. Look at that. They say 80 degrees on Saturday. Today, the high is 12. And then Saturday is gonna be 80, 90 degrees outside. It's menopausal. It's gonna have a baseline, but it's gonna have hot flashes. That's what you're gonna get out of the day's weather. It's Mother Nature. I mean, what do you expect? It's Mother Nature. If we actually look, nature is definitely a woman. You're gonna have a week out of each month where the weather is just really ugly. That's Mother Nature on this period. You're gonna have the hot flashes. It's menopausal. It's Mother Nature. Mother Nature. It's a woman. It's Mother Nature. It's a woman. So I just know that's what it is. So George says it's bipolar. Now we do. Now Jason does point on. I want to make sure everybody knows this. Jason and I were on the 4x800 record-breaking relay team at Manor. They have not put our they haven't put our record up on the wall no more, or they took it down. They ain't put it back up. But we were the 4x8 champions. We're the greatest 4x8 team in the history of Manor High School. But let me get back to the weather. So with that being said, it leads us to right now where we don't know what the weather is going to be. I didn't get a shirt order in. Get me a shirt. I didn't even know there was a shirt to be ordered. But I'm all for it. Whatever the shirt is, yes, I want it. Yes, give us a shirt. So whatever we got, thank you, Pooh Man, the Reverend Dr. Pooh Man Brown. This now puts your home in an awkward place because we're coming off of the summertime, and many of us homeowners, and even those who rent, who have to pay a bill for their heating and cooling, look forward to these couple of months to not have to pay any type of extra. You looking for that bill to go down. Some people have their heaters done by gas. You're looking for your gas bill to stay low, but your air conditioner is done by electric. You need this time for your electric bill to go down. You need the time for your electric bill to go down a little bit. That's what you're looking for. So now the weather puts you in a precarious position. I don't know what y'all keep y'all air conditioning on in the house. I generally keep mine on 72. I think 72 is an appropriate temperature for a house to be on. And that's something that men are going to do. Men are going to have their temperature on an appropriate level. You go to a woman's house, she got the air on 12 or something stupid, you know? You don't need that. Air conditioning be at 72, 70 at the lowest. But now you get into the point. Denzel said he keeps his on 6 to 8. Shannon on 6 to 8. If you keep your house on 69, I feel like it's a freaky home. If you put your temperature on 69 and leave it there, that's freaky. 69 is never where you want it to be. 6 to 8 is fine. 69, you might as well be 70. Bree says 72. Well, we expect your house to be, Marche. We really do expect your house to be on 69. Jamie on 74. Pastor Shy got a whole wife in the house. He can keep his on 70 because you can now allow the weather to determine your level of freakiness. So you keep it on 70 when you got that spouse in the house. If it get a little warm, everybody get a little naked. We didn't start the fire. You know, if it get a little cold, y'all can cuddle up. See, that's what y'all can do. Y'all can cuddle up. Now, overnight, that weather is going down. Speaking of overnight action, the temperature is starting to go down at night, cooling your house off. What point is it? Now you people that keep the windows open at night, now y'all are crazy. Windows open? Oh, you trying to catch the P pneumonia? If you, and I'm not saying this, I'm just telling y'all now, women, a lot of this tells me a lot that I need to know about. Men ain't staying over that house if you got that window open. That's ridiculous. Yeah, single and 72. I was going to say, if you got that 72, 73, that window open. James said his wife got the window open and a fan. This is complete ridiculousness. The window open? That's ridiculous. No, and that is time for us chunky men. It's Thick Cannon in the building. Thick Ross. We here. What is a temperature where you can officially turn the heat on? And I ain't talking about your internal temperature. I'm talking about outside. I think as long as it stays As long as it stays 60 and above outside, you don't need to turn your heat on. When we start hitting below, and it's got to be more than 1 day below 50. When we start hitting in 50s at night on a constant basis, then and only then, well, that would give us this week. So I'm looking at today. See, last night it got low. Now it's saying it's 44 outside now. Last night it got low, 42. Then tomorrow's low is 50, then 55, 56, 58, 59, 60. Next Wednesday, we get back to 44. Next Thursday, we at a 36. Next Thursday, you can turn your heat on. Or put on more clothes. I ain't turned my heat on yet. You can put on more clothes, though. I don't see the problem with putting on some long jammies. Last night, might have been too much info for everybody. Last night, I was in the mix. Last night, I was ready. Let me tell you something. Last night was a night for me to have a wife. Last night was wife time. Last night, I put on a pair of long jammies. But guess what? No draws. I went in there, no draws. I just went meat on cotton. Cotton on meat. What was so crazy was I had broke the button on my jammies, so I ain't even had no button in the front. It was easy access. It was last night. It was flapping all over the place. I was sitting down watching the game, and I just noticed meat everywhere. I was like, "Oh Lord, who's been out here spilling spam?" It was just meat everywhere. You got to be prepared. I think last night you get ready. You put on a shirt. You go to bed with some clothes on. Maybe even one of those long sleeve pajama shirts. It's not cold enough yet for the heat. You just put on something warm and go to bed. Marche, you got issues. I don't understand how you sleeping naked all year. That what it seemed. I looked down. I said that to myself, Pastor Shy. I looked down. I noticed I was out there. Meat everywhere. Seems like I'm ready. That was it. That's what you realized. You didn't even know. You just out there. You can't sleep naked all year. That just don't make no sense. There ain't no sense of sleeping naked in the wintertime. Now, when you stay in an upstairs apartment, that's a win. Because everybody in your apartment building is heating your house. Because that heat rises. Your husband turned the heat on last night. JD don't call me Martin Luther King. Say you put on a space heater, an electric blanket, more clothes before cutting the heat on. So here's the only problem I got about when you don't cut the heat on. Or when you go with a space heater. Space heater only warms the space that you're in. Once you approach the rest of the house, it's hard going from the tropics to Antarctica. It's hard. Now, one thing I will say to Lisa is Lasha Unda says she's sleeping naked. Well, I don't know what's wrong with y'all sleeping naked all year. I don't know what's wrong with y'all ladies sleeping naked all year. And I think that's a Wednesday topic, but I'll ask you to set up for tomorrow. If you sleep naked, is that an open invitation? If you a lady, you got a man, or you a man and you got a woman, or you a man and you got a man. First of all, I don't care that you hate the background. You're the only one that knows so much about hotels that you know the what the hotels look like on the inside. You were very specific in saying I look like I'm at the Comfort Suites. Why are you spending so much time in hotels, cousin Monica? That's the question for tomorrow. For those of y'all in married, committed relationships or whatever, if you go to sleep naked, does that mean anytime, any place? Is that an open invitation? If you in there sleeping and naked, I wonder if you can beat that in SVU. If you go on SVU, she try to be like he took it without asking, and you be like she was naked, and she just laying right there naked. Don't you got to go ahead in? And don't you just got to go right on in? Mary Angel says she's single and naked. So that means if somebody break into the house, he has a moral obligation. If I'm a midnight marauder, you able to come in. Lisa say easy access. Is that implied consent? And say if you're married, it shouldn't matter. Invitation closed on or closed off. And I get it, right? And I'm just asking for y'all. It seems like if there's clothing on and you're going to have to open the jar to get there, then that's already a little line. Hey, we kind of semi-closed. But if the door is open, there's no question. If there's some sort of clothing on that kind of says, we would have to work through the clothes. You got to take it all, slide it to the left. Something has to happen. But if there's nothing there, come on in the room. Well, that's what the nakedness implies. That's what the nakedness implies. Good morning, Keisha Maxwell. You are late. I don't know. Your sister used to come on time. Denise used to be on time. Keisha don't never show up on time. Pastor I said, it used to mean that when I was younger, but I'm older now. It means you can try, but we might be out of fries. Yeah, sometimes you got to be like, you can try it. Men are different. I think the ladies, I don't know, like the ladies, depending on your age range and what you're going through in life, the ladies always stay with a layer of moisture, I think. It's always, the cave is never completely dried out. It could be high tide or low tide. But I think that the ladies, you always be able to get in. The men, you're going to have to jumpstart my love sometimes. I think I don't think men just stay. I know about my physiology. I never stay pointing at people. I never stay pointing at people. So sometimes, you got to wait until I get my fingers ready. You got to wait till I'm pouring them out. So men are never really 24/7. I mean, you can always cut the car on. We leave the door unlocked. You can cut the car on. It don't always mean that a man is prepared all the time. Today the question was just about what and then man, as a man, if you sleep naked and it's cold, the turtle goes in the shell when it gets cold. So if it's cold in the house, you already like this. You already no, I don't like it. Oh, it's cold outside. Then you got to come back up. You just look at them. See, Lakeisha, that's where y'all got. That's tomorrow. We're gonna talk about Pastor Shy. I don't know if you're gonna be available tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get you and Milan. We're gonna break down some of these lies. Because some people feel like men are just that easy. Some men actually care about stuff. Actually, there's some men who need to be aroused, and some men that ain't just always ready. There's some men that need to feel like they want to be in that situation. There's a lot going on. Larry, all right, Pastor Shy's gonna be here. Larry might be just nasty. Larry might be anything. The wind blow and Larry's ready to go. He might be one of those guys. You might have some guys who might be a little more sensitive. You might need some mood music or some of that nature. Every man ain't just ready at the drop of a hat. Some men have mastered their emotions and they grown-ups. They ain't just out there freaking every 2 seconds. You're not a rabbit no more. Huh? You're a grown man. Act like it. And that's all I'm saying. All right, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go and serve the community. Since I didn't serve last night, I'm gonna go serve this morning. That's how it goes. You don't want to pull the string. That's dangerous, Marche. That's how the cord gets all loosey goosey and elongated. You don't need that. That ain't what you want. I mean, we'll be back in here tomorrow, Wednesday. Hopefully, Pastor Shy, maybe Malara. we're gonna break down some of these myths, because I don't like the fact that y'all ladies think so horribly of men. I want y'all to know men are better than what y'all are saying we are. Men are so much better than what y'all are saying we are. Men are great. We might name tomorrow's show, What a Man, What a Man, What a Mighty Good Man. That's what it is. Today's Tuesday, man. Let's continue the streak we had yesterday. We had a good day yesterday. Let's have a second one, man. You start doing stuff consecutively, it becomes a habit. So let's make a habit of having a good day. Even if yesterday wasn't a good day for you, then today's a good day to start having good days. Today's a good day to start having good days. So let's look at today and be like, you are today. Tuesday, in the French is today. So today is a good day for you to start having a good day. I think that you can do it. All you gotta do is kind of put your mind to it a little bit, and it's gonna happen. So let's have a good day today, and we can start our streak off today if it didn't happen yesterday. We'll do it that way. That makes sense to you? I'm sure it does. Thank y'all so much. Great edition to see you in the morning. I'll at you. Peace.
Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got play this Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Funny Man, coming to you and making you laugh again.